Everyone, welcome to tourism in a nutshell. I have returned with a new video. In this video, I'm going to share my experience about like a visit with the students of my class. It was actually a responsible tourism visit, part of the syllabus, which is under the Calcutta University. So me and 50 other students, along with two teachers, went to the destination, which is called Marayoor and Kanthallur, and these two places are part of Idukki. And here, the main intention of the visit was to really know and understand about the natural attraction, to get a clear idea for the students regarding how a natural location should be maintained and the importance of such destination, responsible traveling, right? So me and my students, we started our journey during our autumn holidays, and before the journey we actually booked a tour package with a famous tour operating company that is within the Calicut, which is part of Kerala, right? So we started our journey on 2nd of September, right after the universities got closed for autumn holidays. So during that time, we started our journey in a bus from like a Friday evening night at 10 p.m. and we started our journey and we took the route to reach Marayoor, which is that we have taken the route which we traveled from Calicut. From Calicut, we took the road towards Nilambur and we touched Palakkad. And from Palakkad, we just enter into the near state, which is Tamil Nadu. We just enter into Udumalpet, and then after that, we just directly reach Maru. That's the shortest route. So the total kilometers we traveled was actually approximately 275 kilometers. So we reached Marayoor at 6 in the morning, and the journey after reaching or entering, we have like after entering Marayoor was absolutely phenomenal. So during the course of journey, I had the opportunity to not sleep. We didn't sleep at one bit because traveling in a bus is very hectic. So in this travel, we had the opportunity to see both Kerala and Tamil Nadu too. And the more we entered into the zone, the less hotter it became. And at night, 2 a.m., when I opened my eyes in the bus, and as you all know, going with students in the bus is very like not calm or quiet. People will be dancing and having fun. So I was looking outside my window and I saw the Annamala Tiger Reserve, and we were going within the Tiger Reserve, and we are going into the forest area. And from there, we just entered Tamil Nadu, like via Pollachi, and we went to Urmapet, and after that, from Annamala Tiger Reserve, we just enter into the area of Marayoor, the short village within the Idukki district. And on the way we are going, we entered the Chinna Wildlife Sanctuary also, and but unfortunately we didn't see any animals, no deers or anything. So after that we reached Marayoor at 6 a.m. The operator said that we need to take a rest and to fresh up. So they had arranged a dormitory for temporary accommodation where students and teachers were provided rooms to fresh up and to take an interim stop, right? So we just entered it, and I got a room, and the room was not that much impressive because that was a temporary stay. After reaching there, after freshening up, like I thought that let me check around. So from the interim stop point, I just started walking here and there, and I started enjoying the entire area. The area was very smooth, and from the hectic town life to the entire middle Kerala, Idukki, it's very soothing and good to see. From there, we just went into the area. We had a breakfast, and then we started our journey. the first area that we went into was that we just went into the Marayoor Sandal Forest. For that, we just took or hired a cab or taxi. Not it was neither a taxi nor a cab. It was jeep, because traveling in Marayoor and Kanthallur you need jeep safari. So jeep safari is something that's the most preferred type of transportation to visit places. Unfortunately, our tour program was a one-day program, so we could not actually visit more than six destinations or areas. We couldn't see Sholaya Dam or like the national parks or even the megalithic burial domains of the area which is in Kanthallur, right? So the first area we went there was called the Mysore Sandal Forest, sorry, Marayoor Sandal Forest, and for that we had to take the jeep safari. And regarding jeep traveling in Marayoor and Kanthallur, let me remind you, for the people who have seen the area, they don't travel like a normal jeep safari. It's not a normal jeep safari or normal area. It's actually jeep trekking. So what does jeep trekking means? They just go very fast and they just put on music in every single jeep. In every single jeep, you can accommodate at most 10, at least 10 people, right? So the entire area will be covered by jeep, and when the jeep goes, it doesn't go straight away. They just skid and they just make some noise. And normally in that jeep, you should be like, you should brace or you should hold on to anything, otherwise you will just like definitely fall down. The jeep safari was part of a package, so when I inquired for one day trip, jeep safari cost 2000, right? So first we went into the Mario Sandal Forest, and we were going in 6 or 7 jeeps because we have 50 students comprising boys and girls, right? We went to the Mario Sandal Forest. The forest was very calm and quiet, and we cannot touch anything. And within the forest, we saw some monkeys, because as you know, the monkeys are most seen along with the with people, right? From there, we just went into the fruit garden, which is on the way to Kanthallur. And regarding fruit garden, it is very like the area. When we go into the fruit garden, we are like elevating. We are covering more area, and when we are going higher and higher, traveling to hairpins, the air gets colder and sweeter, and the picture, the scenic picture that we see is very soothing and very calm and quiet. And we reached fruit garden, and we just enter into it. The fruit garden, as we see, consists of many fruits. There was guava, there was musambi, orange. There was strawberry plants, but we didn't see any strawberry, nor apples, because apples were just planted there. The area was very calm. The air was so pure. We just traveled into it. The area was very good. And after that, we just took the jeep back to Kanthallur. So the Marayoor and Kanthallur are two attractions which are apart from 13 kilometers. From Marayoor to Kanthallur, there is 13 kilometers distance. So we just went into Kanthallur to see the Tirupati Para, or the Brahmaram shooting point. So on the way, the jeep we stopped for a little while, and the driver pointed out to a hill and showed that there's a beehive cluster on a steep rock. So not only us, every single jeep which is just part of a group or which was not part of a group stopped at the point, and we were asked to get inside to see, go near and see the beehive cluster. And regarding it, it was like a entire area or a steep rock, and within it we just went into it, and it was very good to see. It was very fine. But as you all know, it was part of a tour package, so whatever they say and speak will be scripted or part of a package, right? So we just enter into it. The area and atmosphere, the plant, the water coming beneath the rock was very cold, and it was very happy, soothing to see. From there, we went to the fourth location, which is called Tirupati Para, or the Brahmana shooting point. It is where it was the destination, according to the sources, where the Brahmaram, a Malayalam movie, was shot. It was starring Mohanlal, and this was near Kanthallur. So we just traveled into it, The entire thing was a jeep safari, so I couldn't take any visuals. The visuals that you see are little things that I got to shoot it. And the Brahman shooting point was actually majestic and magnificent, and going there, seeing that beautiful area, and the area, by reaching there, it's very hectic and it's off-road, and the jeep was going so many like fast, and it was adventurous for most of people and tiresome too, right? So the Tiruvati or the permanent shooting point was very good to see, and you just, when you see it, when you go there, it is actually breathtaking, breathtaking visuals and everything. So we went there, we saw everything, and there is lemongrass too near to it, and when we just take it and smell it, you can really smell the grass. This area is also where carrots are farmed. There's a farm nearby, so when we were traveling through the paths, we got the opportunity to get some carrots too, right? And from there, we just went into the next point, which was the Erachilpara waterfalls. There are two waterfalls within this destination. One is Duvan, and there is Erachilpara. So the operator said that you have two options. One, you can go into the waterfall which is 500 meters below the area. You have to go back, and we had taken adventurous ride. But unfortunately, the 50 students, most of us were feeling tired because traveling through jeep itself is a tiresome process, right? So we went there, we saw the still waterfalls, and some of the students they took a bath, and it was actually good to see. The entire thing, the Marayoor and Kanthallur area, is mostly, you will be connecting with the nature itself. You can smell these flowers and fruits. You can even see the picturesque greenery, right? So after going to Erachilpara waterfalls, we were going back to the area to have lunch. So on the way, the jeep driver stopped for a second, and we had the opportunity to see the jaggery making, like Marayoor jaggery, which is famous in Kerala, and we got the opportunity to even get to drink the sugarcane water too, sugarcane juice, fresh juice too. And after having lunch, we went into the viewpoint, or Ottamara as we speak. That is an area where we went after having a hectic food, and we were tired, most of us. And the off-road jeep ride to Ottamara is one thing that you can never miss it. It's very adventurous, very beautiful, and absolutely, like, I never expected such a ride. One thing, the jeep rider, the driver that were carrying us were actually, he was a bit crazy because he was very adventurous. He actually listened to the travelers back. So whenever the students say that increase the speed, he mostly increases speed, and he started going everywhere, right? And the off the road jeep ride is something very beautiful, and I got the chance to record it with one hand. And the entire video, as you see, it's not landscape, it's portrait, because I had to keep my camera like this, so it was very risky too. And when we reached the viewpoint, the funny thing is that we were tired, and most of the students and us, we were sitting in a rock. We were sitting in a table side rock, and we were discussing. The main thing was that was called the megalithic dolmens. The funny thing that most no students or anyone didn't understand what was there. There was like a it was like a hut type. It was actually the ancient burial site first found in Stone Age India. But for the tourism professor like me, I also forgot. I was tired. So I thought, okay, it's a steep rock, it's a table which is naturally made. So let us sit there. Every single person reaching that Ottamara viewpoint in Marayoor or Kanthallur definitely will not understand that that's an ancient burial site or an megalithic Stone Age location or anything. It was something that I, after reaching home, like, and looked and researched, I thought an idea that reaching there, I even had an assumption whether what is the main reason. And there was two other points which were like guarded with an iron electric fence, sorry, the iron fence, but it was not something, it was damaged and people were not looking into it. I think that's a megalithic dolmen in ancient burial site. So it was the like a good experience for me. I wanted to make a traveler, but unfortunately I couldn't make a traveler because I was going with my students. So going there, it was very much beautiful, very much calm and quiet for me. For 2 days, we actually enjoyed, and we came back via Mona. We went into Idukki or Kanthallur via Pollachi, and we came back to Mona. The Mona and Kanthallur is actually 44 kilometer distance is there. So from Kanthallur viewpoint, we came back to Munnar. From Munnar, we came back to we went to Adimali. We had our lunch, and from Adimali, we actually took the road to the nearest Perumbavoor and Thrissur. And through that, we reached Calicut, our stop back on Sunday. We started our journey on Friday. We stopped our journey on Sunday, and Sunday it was morning 5:55. We reached our college back. It was a bit beautiful experience for me. I couldn't like while talking to you, I couldn't like even express what all things had happened to me. It was very breathtaking and good experience for me and my students, and uh, it's a beautiful place. So people who have viewed all this video for long, please, if you are coming to Kerala, if you are traveling, kindly visit these places because this is magical. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have seen the visuals that I have captured while talking to you, and thank you, and please comment below, and please do subscribe and subscribe if you like our channel. Please express, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you.